There's no denying that the Chicago Blackhawks have already won the 2023 NHL entry draft without it even happening yet, because they're going to get generational talent in Connor Bedard that's going to help the team for decades. Now, is Connor Bedard actually already helping the Chicago Blackhawks? And Elliotte Friedman on 32 Thoughts had said something today. But before we get into that, if you like anything NHL related, news, trades, rumors, signings, anything in the MLB, we have it here on the channel for you. Now, Connor Bedard's not going to do it by himself in Chicago. He's going to need help. And Elliotte Friedman mentioned the possibility of a guy that got traded at the trade deadline from the St. Louis Blues. Vladimir Tarasenko could be signing in Chicago. The Russian winger is an unrestricted free agent, and the Blackhawks have tons of cap space to use and players in need, as they only have 9 forwards signed at the moment. Tarasenko finished last season with the New York Rangers after a mid-season deal from the St. Louis Blues. He recorded a total of 50 points in 69 games and showed late in the season that he's very capable of putting up points in bunches. With the way he sees the ice with his hockey sense, Bedard and Tarasenko could do some magic together. The right shot, left shot combo also is a nice complement, and if they can find some toughness for the other wing position, the Blackhawks could surprise early on next season. Chicago currently has a projected $37 million in cap space, and while they won't be looking to bring in a ton of veterans, the 31-year-old Tarasenko is someone who could be on their radar in a couple weeks when free agency kicks off. So that's what Freeman said on 32 Thoughts. And it got me thinking, it's actually a pretty good theory. Is bringing in Tarasenko help with the scoring and the elite passing Connor Bedard has, but Chicago's also been linked to Josh Bailey, who is a tough physical guy, could complement those two as the physical aspect, as you could remember Patrick Maroon with Connor McDavid. Maroon had career numbers playing with Connor McDavid, but Maroon was doing all the little things for Connor McDavid. That is something, if they do decide to bring on Vladimir Tarasenko, is go out and get a Josh Bailey who can still score, who has that physical side to him, and Tarasenko and Connor Bedard could be a dynamic duo for the Chicago Blackhawks. But at what price? Tarasenko is already 31 years old. You think about Tarasenko at 31, Bedard when he's 25, Tarasenko's 38. Now you're trying to get those two guys lined up, which right now Tarasenko would be great. But you're trying to find someone for Bedard for years on end, like a Sidney Crosby Malkin scenario, McDavid Draisaitl scenario, Marleau and Pavelski and Thornton scenario. Those are the type of duels you want. So for now, Vladimir Tarasenko makes sense until you can find that guy to fit in with Connor Bedard past Tarasenko's years and become the next dynamic duo for the Chicago Blackhawks, which would be the next Taves and Kane in their aspect of things. So Tarasenko in 7 games had 4 points in the playoffs. In 69 games this season, he had 50 points. Now, we'll break this down because he was traded mid-season to the New York Rangers. So in 38 games with St. Louis, he only had 29 points. In 31 with the Rangers, he had 21. He was a +4 with the Rangers, -18 with the Blues, and had no penalty minutes with the Rangers. So you look at that and the career numbers he's had, 574 points in 675 games +61. He has 270 goals. You put him with a guy like Connor Bedard, who could pass him the puck, that lefty-righty combo Tarasenko could pass back, that is going to be lethal, and that's someone that the Chicago Blackhawks should look into, is bringing in Vladimir Tarasenko to help with Connor Bedard, because there's no way that Chicago's going to butcher the first overall pick picking Connor Bedard, right? Now, if they say Connor McDavid, I would kind of laugh because, you're talking about 2 Connors, but hey, that is it for today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is Tarasenko Bedard happening? Like, is Bedard already helping the Chicago Blackhawks without even being a Chicago Blackhawk draft pick yet? Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one.